When has a cute teddy bear been used as a weapon of revenge? I was 26 when I buried my grandma Sylvia. She was the only family I had left after my parents died in a car crash when I was 13. Sylvia raised me in her little house on Oak Street, making me chicken soup when I was sick and teaching me how to balance a checkbook. She was tough as nails, but had my back no matter what. After the funeral, I thought I could grieve in peace, but my cousin Travis showed up at the lawyer's office 3 days later with a stupid grin on his face. He claimed Sylvia had promised him all the valuable stuff and wanted to contest the will. Travis hadn't visited her once in 5 years, not even when she had pneumonia last winter. The court froze everything while they sorted it out. I couldn't touch a single thing in her house. Travis convinced the judge that some items needed to be appraised and sold to pay probate taxes. He said it was just non-essential stuff, but I knew he was lying through his teeth. I watched from across the street as strangers carried out Sylvia's sewing machine, her jewelry box, and boxes of my childhood things. Travis stood there directing traffic like he owned the place. One box was clearly marked, "Ellie, do not touch," in Sylvia's shaky handwriting. He sold that one too. The auction was at the community center downtown. I showed up wearing sunglasses and a baseball cap so Travis wouldn't recognize me. I had maybe $400 to my name, but I tried to buy back what I could. Most of it went for way more than I could afford. The only thing I managed to win was this ugly little teddy bear that Sylvia had sewn for me when I turned 7. Brown matted fur, mismatched button eyes, stuffing coming out of one ear. The auctioneer looked embarrassed when nobody else bid on it. I got it for $5. I took that bear home and sat on my couch crying. Everything else was gone. Sylvia's china, her photo albums, even the quilt she made for my high school graduation. All because Travis wanted money he didn't deserve. Then I remembered something Sylvia used to say when she was half asleep in her recliner, chuckling to herself about something on TV. "If anyone ever tries to steal from you, baby girl, just remember, Granny's got secrets stashed everywhere." I looked down at that ratty old bear in my hands. Something about the way she said it always made me wonder what she meant. I felt around the bear's belly and noticed the stitching was different on one side, newer thread that didn't quite match. I got a pair of scissors and carefully opened up the seam. Inside the stuffing was a folded piece of paper, wrapped in plastic. My hands were shaking as I unfolded it. It was a handwritten list in Sylvia's neat cursive. Every bank account she owned, complete with account numbers and passwords. 3 safety deposit boxes I'd never heard of. Even the combination to an old safe hidden behind a fake panel in her bedroom closet. None of these accounts were listed anywhere in the probate records. Travis had no idea they existed. The next morning, I went to the first bank on the list. The manager remembered Sylvia and let me into her safety deposit box. Inside were original property deeds, stock certificates worth thousands, and a small thumb drive. I plugged the drive into my laptop when I got home. It was full of voice recordings Sylvia had made over the past 2 years. Her voice was clear and sharp as she explained exactly why she didn't trust Travis, how he'd only called her when he needed money, and how she wanted everything to go to me. I called my lawyer immediately. She listened to the recordings and looked through all the documents. Then she smiled for the first time since this whole mess started. The court hearing lasted exactly 15 minutes. Travis sat there stunned as my lawyer presented account statements showing assets worth more than 10 times what he thought existed. The judge listened to Sylvia's recordings and threw out his case immediately. The original will was reinstated with an additional clause banning Travis from ever contesting it again. I got everything, including the house and enough money to pay off my student loans. Travis stormed out of the courthouse red-faced and screaming about how it wasn't fair.